Are are we back? I'm fixing chat. I'm fixing chat. Give me a sec. We are so back. They said it couldn't be done. Oh, you fucking bitch. Get in my chat. Let me fucking flame your ass. All right. All right. Hello? Hello? Are we back? Are we back? Oh, I gotta turn my fucking mic down just a smidge. I think we're back. And now, we're just chatting. We are just chatting. And that's okay. We are so back, Annie. We are so back. And I'm the captain now. All right. In Vosh's chat, you think you're the big boy. In this chat, I got my dog and me. And neither of us are allowed to ban people. Free speech absolutism in my chat. Unless you're a woman. Immediately banned. Immediately banned. About politics. Oh god. Do we want to talk politics? Do you guys want to hear me unfiltered talking about politics? First off, all right, what's the deal? Okay? With the fucking I can't steal those pretty rocks from public spaces. I go to the dentist office, they got fucking rocks by the sidewalk. I'm not allowed to just snag a little fucking crystal. What's the deal with that? Was this fucking 1984? Was this communism? All right. I'm not a fucking liberal. Let me take the little rock. I got a fucking '03 Ford Ranger. Nothing in the back. What am I supposed to put back there, huh? Hay bales? Where do you think I live? The Bible Belt? You think I got a sheep farm? I got no bitches. Literally state capitalism. All right? The president, Joe Biden, might as well be Stalin for as long as I can't take those little white crystal rocks with a little bit of red shit on them from a public space. And I get the argument, oh, if you take it, fucking then other people cannot admire its beauty. This shit ain't a fucking flower. Okay? Whatever that one guy said, what's his name? Aso? He was like, "Oh, don't fucking if you love a flower, you won't pick it. You would water it." Bitch, this shit's a rock. Okay? The whole planet's a bunch of pretty rocks. Let me pick up these. This is the shit we don't talk about. Everyone's always talking about women's rights, trans rights. Uh, I can't make a livable wage. My kids, they're starving because they don't get food, when they go to school. Like, wah, wah, wah. But have you ever thought about taking those pretty ass rocks from in front of a dentist's office? Because they won't let you do that shit. I tried it one time. Bitch comes out of the office. She goes, "Hey, that's private property. You can't take our rocks." Shoot me. Am I right? Every time you take a picture with your camera of our state parks, you deprive future generations of photon energy. That's exactly what I'm saying. You know, that's the next thing the liberals are going to push on us. We have to return to a time when I could steal pretty rocks from in front of dentist's office. And I'm tired of not being able to say that. You know, call me a Fed. Say I'm Fed posting. But what? Wrong chat, bitch. You haven't said nothing yet. But, it hurts. It hurts the heart to know how much uh feds or just women. Well, woo is both. Is that like a double negative? Does that like cancel the two out? I don't know the math on that. You'll have to get back to me on that. But, you know, anarcho-primitivists have a point, you know? When you start thinking about the technicalities, you're like, maybe they have a point. And I've been reading Against Leviathan. I'm getting mixed signals. I know it's this is my second now technically stream, second tonight. Uh this is my first stream, and I'm just still ironing out the kinks. And a woo's got a whole bunch, and I don't know what's a green light, what's a red light, and a woo drives through them all. I love to ramble. How about you ramble my balls into the back of your throat, bitch? How about that? How about you come to my house? How about that? Mods ban this guy. And by mods, I mean SFM. And by ban, I mean chastise this man. And by man, I mean it. Chastise this it. Oh, look who gets all liberal civility the second they catch a little bit of smoke. You see, this is why I bring up anarcho-primitivism, all right? And you might say anarcho-primitivism is just, fucking bunch of hoodoo hoo-ha. You put a curse on them? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, put some fucking crystals under their pillow. Okay? See what see what the fucking late stage schizophrenia does to them after the fucking amylite gets in their brain stem. You know what? You know what? Let's do a theory stream. Let's read some theory. Let's get this shit going. All right. You can't really see chat. I'm turning off chat. All right. Are you guys ready to read some theory? Mega, you pay attention. You pay attention. Light mode user? Is that better? Is that better? All right. This shit's gonna take a while to load. Let's start. Where do we start? Your tanky days? Oh. Let's start with what is anarchism? I'm gonna be able to make YouTube shorts out of this shit for weeks. This is gonna go incredibly hard. Let me check up on Gabidal. Oh my god. I gotta get fucking the VGG chat up here. Alright. Okay. Okay. I got VGG chat up. I can see you. Zealous. Let's start. And if anyone has any theory recommendations, Gabby doll, what the fuck is this? If I pull this shit up, am I gonna get my channel banned? Yeah, I would see if I wasn't high out of my mind. This shit would take me an insane amount of time to read. Let me pull this shit up. What's going on here? Zealous, what's going on here? See, I said theory recommendations. So what's going on? I don't see any theory in this. In fact, I don't see much of anything beyond a half squat goblin bitch. Now I know to Vosh, half squats are theory. with the eyes to see. All right, well, this might make a lot of sense in Vash's community, but as a completely different community, once you're in my chat and watching my stream, it's very different. All right, goblin half squat bitches are not theory in the goob zone. Let's make that clear. What? I don't understand the economic nuances. This is clearly a condensation of Chapter 5 of Capital. Oh. Can I not read? Y'all getting real uppity. I can turn chat back on. Let's go. Let's go. And then I get VGG on the right side. Okay. Okay. A1. What is anarchism? Anarchism is a political... You know what? Already lost me. Which aims to create anarchy? What is this? What are we, anarchides? The absence of a master of a sovereign? Proudhon? What? Part 2? This better be good. All I'm seeing is more goblin bitches. Anyways, back to theory. Proudhon? What is property? I'll tell you what property is, okay? It's when some uppity dentist fucking assistant keeps me from getting my little rocks from the front of their property, quote unquote. The land that they claim to own and the little rocks on it. Proudhon. Look, I know it's fucking Proudhon. Okay. Proudhon. What is this guy? French? I don't give a fuck. Anarchism is a political theory which aims to create a society within which individuals freely cooperate together as equals. This French bastard thinks me and him are equal. First off, first rule, you're French, completely different category of human, right? Proudhon? Proudhon? Absolutely zero respect. That's probably cause you a bitch, Zealous. Yeah, Proudhon. Exactly. So, this French bastard, what's he talking about here? Oh, Susan Brown. See, this is probably based. I'd read it, but that wouldn't be funny. And technically, this is tagged as a comedy stream. Because I'm a comedian. Let's center this. The most misrepresented ideas in political theory. I know, Proudhon was just fucking doing it. Just before this in this text. 2 paragraphs above this, Proudhon was talking bullshit. Saying I'm equal. Generally, the words... You know what? This is boring. I need more theory. You know what? Let's see what Zealous was cooking up. Let's see what Zealous is cooking. Duende? You're making art by Duende? They're raising the price of wheels. Is this theory? Chat, is this theory? Hold up. Wait a minute. Is this Goblin Das Capital? See, I saw Goblin, I read inflation, I started getting worried. But now I do see, and now I am invigorated to go back to real theory. But let's pick out a little nugget. Let's get a little nugget going. See, tomorrow I'm gonna have time to actually think of what to do on stream, but for now. Also, outdated. There's been like 3 updates. Not that I would know that though. Alright. Absolute liberty. Boring. Perfect people. Let's talk about this. Part 3 of Gabby Tal. Zealous just linked us. Let me vet this. By Duende. Arg. You just recently made cupcakes more expensive. Why I'm killing myself. Why raise the price even more? I don't set the prices. You can ask the owner why he did that. See? Labor being extorted by the capitalist class. See, he knows how he would run the business better than the capitalist class that rules over him, yet he is incapable of making those decisions because the systems of hierarchy in place, i.e., the state, enforce the authority of the capitalist class over the laborer. I'm incredibly stoned. I probably just made some shit up. The prices of wheels for the wagon we used to deliver goods to the market has gone up. Chat, I think this links back to Gabi Tal chapter 2, where they upped the price because there was a monopoly. See, now what you have going on here with this orc, I bet the owner is just trying to recoup costs. By the way, aren't you working in the workshop we buy wheels from? You must be making a lot more money now. See, Gabby doesn't know anything about the fact that they're making more money. No idea. That's because she is not sharing in the profit, in the material value created by her and her fellow laborers in the wheel factory, the wheel workshop. See, my W's and R's don't go well together. Now, Gabby, it's all starting to fucking fuck with Gabby's head. She's starting to understand how capitalists create surplus value and then extort that from the laborer. Exactly. It's all starting to get removed from the labor SFM. SFM says this is the alienation of the laborer from the product of their labor. This is very true. Zealous, I'm starting to respect Gabi Tal. All right. Zealous linked us the next one. What's going on here? See, now, once again, we're going to see the capitalist, start to enforce rules upon the worker, upon the laborer. We are optimizing our production. Cutting out the circle is too expensive and takes too much time. That's why we make all the wheels octagonal. But Chief, Gabby doesn't think that they're going to roll like that. See, Gabby is not alienated from neither the product of her labor, but also the context in which that product would be used, right? What that product eventually is going to be, again, used in. But the capitalist doesn't care. I pay you to make wheels, not to think about them. The alienation, as SFM was previously stating, that the capitalist creates between the labor and, yeah, you roll your joints polygonal all the time. And so then, you know, he what he's essentially saying is, shut up, bitch. You don't need to think about the sandwich, you just have to make it. All right? The alienation between the gabo and the wheel. 1 week later, sales dropped significantly. Of course, because the wheel doesn't fucking roll. And so he fires half of the gabos. And then is able to increase the money that he makes by getting rid of the workers who were producing shitty wheels under his orders. And so now he doesn't have to pay as many workers. And now the amount of money he makes from people for whatever fucking reason, well, because he has a monopoly and nobody else can buy wheels, however much money he makes from selling shit-ass wheels, mega, pay attention, is going to go up because now he's paying people less and making shittier product. Again, I'm incredibly stoned, and the fact I'm even able to say this many words is astounding. These cost-cutting measures will boost our profits. He deserves a bonus. He's going to give himself more money. Why? For firing people and telling them to make a worse product just because line go up. Part 5 of Gabby Tall. Everything's on fire. There's only 2 workers. There's not enough labor to produce this. They're being overworked. They're being exploited, right? He says, it seems we are in need of more working hands. And now, he's paying them almost nothing. Why? Because they're out of work. Look at these poor gabo souls, homeless, in need of a job, merely to meet the needs of subsistence. Their situation is dire. And the capitalist, who his situation is also now dire, is in a position of power over the gabos, because he is in the dire position of his structure of exploitation falling out from under him. However, that structure of exploitation created an underclass, the lumpen proletariat right here, who he can now take even more advantage of than he would have previously. Great. Welcome to our family. Yeah, I don't understand. Monopsony? Great. Welcome to our family. All right. Calling your business a family. We all know what's up. And then right here, you can see he pays them less than half of what he pays Gabby. And then, of course, here's the coercion. Right. He will fire Gabby or punish her if she tells the other laborers what she makes. And of course, Zealous gives us the next page. Gabby starting to get upset. She's starting to get agitated. All right. This right here is like, you know what? I don't know where I was going with that, but this right here, okay? Stupid chief. Always picking on Gabby and other goblins. Gabby will become a chief herself and make her own wheels and get lots and lots of coins. She was agitated, but she misunderstands the system of exploitation. She'll hire all the goblins to help her and to pay them lots and lots of coins. Then she sees the price of the machinery required to create the wheels. 2,000 coins. And also coins to rent a workshop, buy materials and instruments, and to pay the other goblins. Where will Gabby get so much money from? Property and the means of production. And titles not being too descriptive. This one a little bit more so, but not quite as much. Also, that is an absurd amount of tears. Gabby might as well start selling her fucking tears. Am I right, guys? Am I right? She does not have that grind set. No wonder she's poor. Am I right, Phyllis? Alpha Bank. All right, now she's going to the bank. Part, Mega, hope you're still watching, part of the hierarchical system enforcing the status quo. 10,000 coins, and where exactly will all this money go? Machines, instruments, workers, and rentals. Gabby wants to open the wheel workshop. And can Gabby provide any collateral? A house, land, other property? What about the initial deposit? Can you guarantee that you will return our money? Well, if Gabby had that, why would she ask for money? Denied. All right. The bank only expands the spending ability, unless it's, pre-2008, only expands the ability of the capitalist class to spend and to buy. But for the labor, for the proletariat, for the worker, it only keeps them down. So, Gabby goes back to the wheel workshop where she works. Our storage is full of wheels. Maybe we could sell better if we lowered the price. And this will certainly make cupcakes cheaper. Good joke, Gabby, but I would rather burn them than make them cheaper. Not that it matters, sooner or later, they'll sell. But if prices stay the same, cupcakes will never be cheaper. See, the capitalist, right, would make nothing if they just made them cheaper. Right? Nothing would happen if they made them cheaper. But they could probably make an insurance claim if they just fucking burnt them. Or, just straight up doesn't care. Probably already making a high enough profit that it would fuck with whatever, dumbass business model he's got in his head. And that's where we come to part 9. Are we paying attention, chat? Are we hooked on what Gabby is saying? Gabby's struggle, her strife? So here we're back with this orc or goblin. I don't remember. Well, that's just great. The owner is going to skim me alive for this damn wheel. Chief, Gabby has an idea on how to improve our wheels. If we make a rim out of metal and add more spokes, then the wheel will be a lot more durable and last much longer. Oh, sweet, sweet Gabby, tell me, why should we make wheels more reliable? It will just make them cost more and sell less. But are sales more important than quality? Yes. Yes, they are. To the capitalist class, more sales, more money is more important than the quality of the product. One, because they are completely alienated from the product. They have no connection, really, between the product, the context in which the product is used, or the people who consume the product. They don't care about that. They don't care about the broader system that the product contributes to. For them, it is just a means of exploiting the surplus value that laborers produce. Surplus value capable of being exploited by the larger system. Mega, are we paying attention to this? I don't think he's here. But this is good art. I like it. I like it. And I'm high. And I'm probably going to stop streaming it right after this. So this is planned obsolescence, right? And Gabby is terrified because the laborer takes pride in the quality of the product. All right, for them, it is almost, before they're completely alienated from the product in which they produce, it is almost a creative process. In many cases, it is a creative process for the laborer to produce their product. Let's go to part 10. Zealous, are you paying attention? One cupcake, please, Gabby says. Are Gabby's eyes deceiving her, or are the cupcakes getting smaller? The owner cut back on the amount of ingredients and still wants to sell the same amount of products. I'm not a fan of this myself, but I have to manage somehow. Then why hasn't the price changed? Smaller product, same price. Be careful what you wish for, little girl, because one day it is going to change, and you are not going to like it. Shrinkflation. Price, the same. Item, much smaller. With rapt attention, Zealous. I would expect it. I want you to have zealous attention. Can we get the next part though? Please. Pretty please. With a cherry on top. We'll finish next stream. I meant stop streaming when we get to this, but that is the perfect time to end stream. It's 1 a.m. my time, the glorious time of Phoenix, Arizona, Mountain Time, the greatest time in the whole world. I'll read that next stream, Zealous. I'll have the whole thing up and we can finish the next 8 parts on stream tomorrow. I might change when I'm going to stream tomorrow, but if you look at my YouTube, you should see I have a stream scheduled. I'll probably stream around 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So, you guys are smart, and if you're not, I don't want you in my stream. But you guys can figure out what time that would be. It's 1 a.m. right now. I'll stream at 5 p.m. today, I guess. Thank you all so much for joining us, even though I've talked about nothing, and I just kind of blew air up my ass the whole time. And you guys are so kind for being here with me while I did that. Thank you to SFM for moderating my chat and cursing the authoritarian in chat. Big props. Everybody thank SFM. And then thank you for Zealous providing amazing theory for us to go over. And everybody have a wonderful, wonderful night. Unless you're any of the people who didn't tune into stream, left stream early, didn't donate, weren't my moderator, wasn't Zealous, or are German. All right. Thanks, everyone.